never have too many escort ships to hunt them and destroy them.
But behind them was the German surface fleet, and particularly their 4 major battleships.
They operated out of bases on the French coast, and importantly, from one base with one very significant feature. On the night of the 27th of March, an obsolete naval destroyer, HMS Campbelltown, and a specially created commando force attacked the naval base at Saint-Nazaire. Their objective, the dry dock, the Normandy dock, which could accommodate even the largest of German battleships. If they could decommission the facility, any Axis vessel in need of repair would be forced to make the much longer journey north. The location was problematic. Not on an open stretch of coast, but tucked into the estuary of the Loire, with narrow channels confined by shoals, making the approach to the dock easily defensible. But British intelligence learned that the most powerful German capital ship, Tirpitz, was about to join the Kriegsmarine. The plan was to ram Campbelltown into the dock gates and detonate the time-delayed explosives hidden on board, to render the dock unusable.
It was an enormously risky plan. The port itself was heavily defended. The attackers were outnumbered something like 8 to 1. The defenders had heavy coastal artillery. Even on the way there, it was risky. The task force faced danger of the U-boats, and in fact, at one point, the escorts had to pull away from the Campbelltown in order to chase away a U-boat. They were also at risk from the air, from the Luftwaffe, so it was highly risky, and surprise was absolutely essential.
But the strong and clearly alert German defences rendered useless all of the small boats that had been the commandos' intended means of escape. They were forced to fight, and they did.
They managed to blow up the dock, but it came at an incredible cost. The force that carried out the raid were even captured, so it was an enormously costly operation.
Hello.
It did, however, have the intended effect. Tirpitz never did relocate from her base in Norway,
59 days.
and so the
TikTok.
Atlantic convoys were protected from that potential
How are
threat.
you, Celtic?
Almost 1 in 4 of the raiders received some form of gallantry award, and the highest such award in the British Army, the Victoria Cross, was awarded to 5.
Many rewards for gallantry were presented by the King at a recent Buckingham Palace investiture. Martha Ryder received the award for exceptional valour and devotion in the raid on Saint-Nazaire.
Apart from achieving the immediate goals, the raid had other important effects on the war, one of which was simply to massively boost British morale. It came at a particularly dark time when Singapore had just fallen, and so it was really important.
I watched a good documentary this morning called Get Got. Very good. Fucking brilliant, man.
And he destruction of 15,000
I'd give it a good 8.5 out.
bunkers along the Atlantic
Hello?
coast to prevent raids of this kind in the future, which of course
Fuck
had
you, mate. I ain't no
taken
doorman.
resources
Get the
away
fuck.
from the Eastern
Fuck
Front,
off,
which was very important
dickhead.
at that time.
Go round the back.
The success of
I ain't
Saint-Nazaire
moving,
added
Jake.
to confidence
Move.
gained from amphibious actions off Norway, particularly the Vargsund,
Sorry about that.
and the British were encouraged.
Anyway, how's your fucking head?
They planned more
My
ambitious
girls
raids,
are up, guys, so like I said, when the girls are here,
and codenamed
YouTube can wait. You know, I had a schedule by 5 years, so I'm sure I can wait. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
At 2:41 a.m., General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command,
Fuck him.
and the British
Fuck that guy.
signed
How about that? Fuck him.
unconditional surrender.
Yeah, I'll surrender me ball sack to your jawline. Fuck off. I don't care, they'll try to tear me apart, motherfucker. How are you, Jerry? All day. I don't care, they wanna tear me apart. Fuck them. I don't care if you do. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm fucking delighted, like I said, man. I like to see Celtic and United do well, man. Fuck Rangers. I'm Walter. I can smell again. I've not been able to smell weed for years. Me taste seems better. Me smell, me sense of perception has never been as sharp. I don't care. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my children. And I thought me cock didn't work anymore. I can breathe again. Divine intervention. Is he better? Is he worse? I don't know, ask him. He might be. He could be. How about maybe? I never thought I'd see that. Chris Martin and Liam Gallagher embrace. But yeah, my man is a geezer. Is he? Maybe! Tambourine. Lately. In the mind. Soaks you to the bone. Tambourine. Wanna live but don't wanna die. Maybe I just don't believe. gonna live forever. I don't really wanna know. Wanna fly Superman. Punch. In the morning rain, the sun sits down. How are you, Sean? How are you, Matthew? A bit of peace I have at the minute. At the minute. Oh man. Now look what I've gone and done. I'll be 50 and I'll be a dad again. Oh! Take me now! Bring me up, Scotty! Yeah! TJ, I take it up on your offer. I am moving to Ghana. She'd hunt me down like a heat-seeking missile. It wouldn't surprise me if my missus has already put a fucking tracking device inside me, inserted inside me. Maybe when I was asleep. Maybe. Seven more subs. Foxy, we are coming in hot. I've not forgot. My bad. It wasn't 10 months. It's me memory, you see. Pablo said 8. 8 months rather than 10. 9 months rather than 11. 59 days, mate. That's what you call putting yourself out of your comfort zone. Now I can smell food, I can smell cannabis, I can smell your vagina. It's only forever. Tambourine like that, fucks it out in, look at it. Now that's what you call rock and roll. Shout out to the Liam Gallagher, one of the best cunts I've ever known. But shout out to his brother, who was the biggest cunt I've ever known. Now I don't know him, I'm just saying. I know him as much as you do, through the music. That's how I know them. I don't know them personally, but there is something I do know personally. After Liam had his kids, he grew up, believe it or not, but Liam Gallagher is a cunt, but his brother left him, so that makes his brother a right cunt. Yeah, I am my brother's keeper, do you understand? You never turn your back on your brothers, especially when you're all born in August. Big up Anton City and Sean Wayne. How are you, Matthew? How are you, Jerry? Everybody wants to see somebody break on YouTube. You won't see me break again. The only thing I'll break is your fucking neck, if I ever see it on sight. Morning. Unrecognizable to myself. And that's what happens in life. You lose your identity. You try bury your past and it can nearly bury you. Embrace that, motherfucker. Yeah, my grandkids will be like, see my granddad, he wasn't a boring cunt like you. He was a risk taker, my granddad. He had an alpha mindset. And before I die, my legacy will be about the amount of kids I get to university. Education's the way forward. Motherfucker awareness is important. YouTube awareness is important. 50% of you that come in here, you don't even read the fucking leaflets in the boxes that you are prescribed. Any medication that says do not operate machinery or drink alcohol, it has a fucking side effect. Read the box, save yourself 10, 15, 20 years. I wish someone had to tell me this years ago. Anytime a doctor give me drugs, I swallow them. Fuck the box. I'm not asked what it says on the fucking pamphlet. Why would I? I'm 49 now, and I wish I had doing this 20 years ago. Well, fuck it, it's done. What's done is done. No point in whinging like a little whiny bitch. 45 years ago today, my brother and sister died in a fire. 45 years to the day. I lit a match. 44 years ago today. That was then. This is now. There's nothing I can do about it but grieve for them. But I also have to live for them. Motherfucker, now I know. I was in the pits of hell, you know that. And shout out to me chick for taking me out of the dark. 45 years today, I lost my brother and sister. I'm here. Gone. Don't be sad. I'm not sad. Because there's life after suicide. Some of us. I refuse to lose another friend, but not just come home. There's life after suicide. Looking in the distance, there's a house upon the hill, shining like a lighthouse. Life after suicide. Mental strength, it's called. The biggest trick the devil ever pulled off was convincing the world a cunt did not exist, and he exists. If you learn, I have black teeth, but I haven't got a black heart or a black soul, and if someone said, would you trade a black soul for your black teeth? I'd say no. I'll keep what I have. God give me a hand, and I know how to play my hand. And you just have to manoeuvre with what card you have in your hand. Unless you're a nomadon. That's a brilliant number, that. There's nothing that'll ever make me quit again. Crazy world, right? How can I protect you if you don't even meet me halfway? Joe McDonald is on and dumb. I am not a gay, I have something to say. For Christmas, I'm going grey.
This is the child she This is the soul.
59 days off my mood stabilizer. Shout out to all the Mr. Muscles. Wagwan. Wagwan, big man. Little man thing. Yo, you man. Shut your mouth, gun. What you say? Enough said. How about that? You get me? Say nothing, G. Still. Shout out to Christy Dignan. fucking brilliant. Everybody knocks you down. Get back up. Yeah, you mean you won't get back up? To be or not to be? You come out with that shit. To do or not to do? That's the question. What are you willing to do to make yourself better? How much hell are you willing to put yourself through? You don't have to be in prison to be locked up. Fuck that shit. Everybody knocks you down. Now look, fuck you. Everybody knocks you down. Hello, Robert. Oh! About 2 o'clock this morning, I was laying with my back to my chick, and the back was getting kicked on me. I definitely know it's a boy. That little bastard wouldn't stop kicking me last night. I was like, yeah! Fuck off and go to sleep, yeah? The child will definitely know my voice. There's life after suicide, and I have to be selfish from now on. In order for me to get where I need to be, I can't help you anymore. I've already given you the tools. If you don't use them, that's on you. Know what I mean? Like I said, I'm on a path, I'm on a journey, and I've given myself, I try and inspire myself and motivate myself by listening to geezers like this guy. Every day it's part of my diet, twice a day I listen to it. 32 minutes, what's that? 10 steps, and you listen to them, they'll help you in life, I guarantee you, yeah? These 10 steps, you follow them in life. Listen, you have to listen first. There's no point in being in a relay if you're going to drop the button.
Starts here changes the world. I have a few suggestions that may help you on your way to a better world. And while these lessons were learned during my time in the military, I can assure you that it matters not whether you ever served a day in uniform. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation, or your social status. Our struggles in this world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward, changing ourselves and changing the world around us, will apply equally to all. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. That seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. That you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. During training, the students are all broken down into boat crews. Each crew is 7 students, 3 on each side of a small rubber boat, and 1 coxswain to help guide the dinghy. Every day your boat crew forms up on the beach and is instructed to get through the surf zone and paddle several miles down the coast. In the winter, the surf off San Diego can get to be 8 to 10 feet high, and it is exceedingly difficult to paddle through the plunging surf unless everyone digs in. Every paddle must be synchronized to the stroke count of the coxswain. Everyone must exert equal effort, or the boat will turn against the wave and be unceremoniously dumped back on the beach. For the boat to make it to its destination, everyone must paddle. You can't change the world alone. You will need some help. And to truly get from your starting point to your destination takes friends, colleagues, the goodwill of strangers, and a strong coxswain to guide you.
Hoorah!
If you want to change the world,
Up there, hurrah!
find someone to help you paddle.
Up there,
After
hurrah!
a few weeks of difficult training, my SEAL class, which started with 150 men,
42.
was down to just 42. There were now 6 boat crews of 7 men each. I was in the boat with the tall guys, but the best boat crew we had was made up of little guys, the Munchkin crew we call them. No one was over
59 days, Stevie, off this
the Munchkin boat
medication.
crew had 1 American Indian, 1 African American, 1 Polish
I
American,
can
1
feel
Greek
me
American,
head
1
again,
Italian
man.
American, and 2 tough kids from the Midwest. They out-paddled,
I get me strength off the people that are no longer here.
the big men in the other boat
I'm gonna
crews
use every person that's ever died on me to live for them.
of the tiny little
And that's what I'm
flippers
doing here.
the Munchkins put on their tiny little feet prior to every step. But somehow these little
Yeah, I've
guys
been too
from every
busy
corner of the nation
being
and the world,
distracted by things that don't matter to me.
swimming faster than everyone and reaching the shore long before the rest of us.
Yeah,
SEAL training was a
I
great
know what
life.
matters and what doesn't.
Nothing mattered but your will to succeed. Not your color, not your ethnic background, not your education, not your social status. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their flippers. Several times a week, the instructors would line up the class and do a uniform inspection. It was exceptionally thorough. Your hat had to be perfectly starched, your uniform immaculately pressed, your belt buckle shiny and void of any smudges. But it seemed that no matter how much effort you put into starching your hat, or pressing your uniform, or polishing your belt buckle, it just wasn't good enough. The instructors would find something wrong. For failing the uniform inspection, the student had to run, fully clothed, into the surf zone. Then wet from head to toe, roll around on the beach until every part of your body was covered with sand. The effect was known as sugar cookie.
Motherfucker, that's what's known as. Motherfucker syndrome.
Drum roll,
That's
please.
what's known. Fuck you on your drum roll. On your ass.
Laundry sanitizer.
Get out.
Keeps me
Off,
fresh for 12
off.
hours in the drum.
Yeah,
In
so
the
the
drum.
yeah, your missus is taking it in the drum, get off.
Lady 18.
Fuck you.
This story's becoming a nightmare.
Hit him with it. Alan awake? Chew? Okay. How are you doing?
You stayed in the uniform the rest of the day, cold, wet, and sandy. There were many a student who just couldn't accept the fact
How are you,
that
Chew?
all their efforts were in vain, and no matter how hard they tried to get the uniform right, it went unappreciated. Those students didn't make it through training. Those students didn't understand the purpose of the drill. You were never going to succeed. You were never going to have a perfect uniform. The instructors weren't going to allow it. Sometimes, no matter how well you prepare or how well you perform, you still end up as a sugar cookie. It's just the way life is sometimes. If you want to change the world, get over being a sugar cookie and keep moving forward. Every day during training, you were challenged
Guys,
with
you gotta
multiple
make
physical
a cup
events,
of
long
tea.
runs,
How are you
long
doing?
swims, obstacle courses, hours of calisthenics.
Yeah. I'm breaking my own personal best. I set myself a challenge when I was given some news. And like I said, I don't need motivation. I never thought I'd be in this situation again, but I thank God for it because it's a distraction. And I need one. And the reason why I know now there's life after suicide, it makes more sense to me now. Because I'm a granddad and I'm going to be a dad again. How amazing is that to an end of a story? Except for it's not the end. It's just the beginning of another one. And I need to be battle ready. I need my wits about me. Joe Mac, look at me when I'm talking to you. Joe McDonald is on, I'm done. Doing your bail, Cunis got a meal of my good. Cade meal of fortune in you come, like me and Pablo said, build it and they will come. I'm sorry it's taken nearly 7 years, but I've been distracted, let's say, so yeah. And if you need an update, I will fucking tell you. You see, I'm your daddy. Yeah, I'm good at that. Shrinking men to midgets, to shrimps, to hobbits, to dwarfs, to Oompa Loompas. With my vocabulary, that's why they shout over me. Because they're afraid to let me loose. Loose lip sinks ships, yeah. I'm in the business of blowing ships up. Being fighting back United. I'm gonna drop a bomb and it's gonna snap your stern in half, and you know how sad people are, guys, right? And I've already seen it coming. It would not surprise me once I go back past that channel if 200 subs appear overnight. We are in the 60s now. I said I will take it back. And I've taken it back. When it comes to numbers, I smashed past that first. I said I'll get more people to watch this channel than the other channel. What am I going to do about it? What am I going to do? Am I just going to sit there and bitch about it? Or am I going to dive off that ship and swim a mile under the water so you can't see me? Just to get to the shore. And if I get to the shore, you and everybody on that vessel, I'll blow to smithereens. We have sailors in the water, and that's what's going to happen. 6 years a waste of time, not at all, it wasn't. It took me 6 years to realise who's a cunt and who's a right cunt on YouTube, and I know now. I know now what I did not know for 6 years. Being analytics, algorithms, lifetime hours. Cunts know who I am in Kazakhstan. I'm like, hang on a minute. Nah. People watching me in New Zealand. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Bro, I fucking swear to God, man. Cunts know me name and fucking put another shrimp on the Barbie land. I'm a big fan of Australia, man. And Australian rugby and boomerangs. Boomerangs are more loyal than people. Boomerangs come back. Yeah. Yeah. How about this with your week? Elon Musk. Do you know the scariest man in the world, yeah? Do you know what he said? Machines don't ring in sick. How fucked up for an analogy is that? That means in 25 years, if you haven't got a degree and you're working in a factory, a robot's going to be doing your job. More efficiently, more cost productive, right? Robots don't ring in sick. Guess what else they don't do? They do not take breaks. They do not even smoke. And you know what? They'll even do a double shift without having to ring the missus and get permission. Baby, I have to work late. None of that. No ringing in saying my granny's died 16 different times. Robots don't ring in sick. They do not ask for pay rises. AI is going too quick. But yous wouldn't know fuck all about that. Some of yous might. I'm making me business too. You know, like I said, see him. He is one of the most dangerous men on this planet right now. Elon Musk, shoot that cunt in the head if you ever get a chance. Because he's gonna end the world one day. If he has a bad day, yeah. Do you not think Elon Musk gets mental health? Yeah, we already know Putin. Fucking bonkers crazy. And then my man in fucking, what's his name? King Hong Long John. What's his name, bro? King Jong, isn't it?
Don't know, King John.
That's his name, him with the fucked up haircut. If you do not get this haircut, we will fucking execute you. So you're not giving much of a fucking window there, are you, bro? Dictators, rulers, tyrants, colonizers, oppressors. You know. Like I said, I'll see Elon Musk when he said that to me, that spoke with volumes to me. Robots don't ring in sick. They do the work more cost efficient. There's a lot more productivity. There's probably enough for the two left in there. That's it. But yeah, like I said, the AI, it's going too quick. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, you can... Like I said, you look at this, you look at the UK, it's probably the most camera-ed up fucking country in the world. There's cameras everywhere. Drones, you can build them now easy. Well, not easy. It all depends if you have a 3D printer. And if some amazing contraptions put together already because of AI. You know what I mean? It's like, it's scary. You know what I mean? But educate yourself, because if you don't, in 25 years, a robot's gonna do your job better, quicker, cheaper, more cost efficient, 100 times more productivity. Robots don't have attitude problems. They don't even answer back or threaten the staff. You know, they don't even ask for a Christmas bonus. Do you understand? Do you see where I'm going with this? Machines replacing human beings on a global scale. Like, for instance, right, years ago, yeah, you worked in a loading bay, right? I'll give you a prime example, right? I used to work in News International up in Liverpool, right? Where they print the Sun. When I started working there, it was just before Lady Diana died, right? I'll never forget it, because I was working that night, the night that crash happened. Working in the best place to find out quick what the fuck is actually going on in Paris. Do you understand? Where from the Champs-Élysées, there's a hospital 5 minutes away from that tunnel, yeah? So a 5-minute ambulance ride took an hour and 5 minutes. Why? She was pregnant. By Dodi Al-Fayed and the monarchy couldn't face it. So he took her out. According to the Sun, and anyway, and to their journalists talk, they also have to eat. Do you understand? And I heard a couple of theories. But anyway, forget about the Lady Diana incident. I don't mean forget about it. The point I was leading up to was, in the loading bay, I remember when you used to have to get a pallet wrap and tie it around the corner of the pallet, yeah? And then go around the entire pallet with the pallet wrap, right? And then about 2 years later, they brought in this machine where you go over with your forklift, you park your fucking pallet on this machine and it wraps it itself. Now that's taking a man out of a job straight away, right? Now you think about every loading bay, right? It's supposed to have somebody that ties the thing on the pallet and wraps it around, but now you have a machine that can do it 10 times faster and better and more tighter and compact than you can. Do you understand? I'm not lying. I watch a lot of shit, you know what I mean? My brothers watch a lot of shit and we have debates about shit, you know what I mean? It's like, but it's healthy conversation, you know, it's not fucking toxic, it's constructive. You know, everybody on YouTube, it seems to be everything has to be carnage and toxic. It doesn't. You just need to change the subject or the topics. You know what I mean? What's really important to you? YouTube has become like a soap opera. Oh, here's fucking trouble. Neil O'Mac. But my point being, yeah, mental health and our children, we all have in common. You know, but like I still believe AI is going too quick. You know what I mean? Like, look at drones, how cheap you can get them. Look at all the devices you can get. And there's loads of people out there that have gadgets. I know a couple. Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget, go. Go, Gadget, go. Inspector Gadget. We'll be going past you too real soon. Anyway, I'm gonna hang my hat up and have a cup of tea, and I wish us all a good afternoon. And I sincerely pass my good wishes on to you for the rest of the week. Remember this, yeah? A happy missus is kisses and blisses. So a happy wife is a happy life, basically. Isn't it, bro? Yeah. Go, Gadget, go. Anyway, listen, speaking of going, I'm gonna go. Take my face for a shit. Thanks for coming in. Even if you don't like me, do me a favour. If you're on mental health medications, have a look in your box. Pull out the leaflet and just, if you get 5 minutes, read it. Here's trouble. Not. But like I said, you know what I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I know it'll save you years. You know what I mean? I never read the fucking book. I just swallowed Anthony Gimme like a fucking guinea pig, like a crash test dummy. And I've always been like that, being a fucking idiot, being reckless just to become one of the boys. Then what? What happens then when you become one? What happens when you become one of the boys? Then what? What? You grow the fuck up, that's what you do. I'm a son of ballyer, I'm a soldier of ballyer, and yup fucking ballyer. And I'll be back later on. Yeah, Mark. Wolf says what's for tea?
Fuck knows, bro. Don't know.
Yeah.
What's in a jalopy?
Yeah, he's fucking... Yeah. But he honestly, like I said, the shit he makes is next level. Do you know what really gets on my tits though? Raymond Blanc taught you how to cook, and he also taught Gordon Ramsay. And Gordon Ramsay's about 1,600 restaurants around the world that come, and you should have a few. You should have a few of them. I think me and you should go and give Gordon go and have a chat with Gordon and tell him how happy you are that Walter Smith is not Rangers manager anymore, and how happy you are that Walter Smith is so handsome. Fucking hell, where is Walter anyway, Raymondo? Where's Walter? Mark, do you know where Wally is?
Fuck knows, mate.
Anyone know where Wally is? Jelly and ice cream! Bro, did you just say that?
Jelly and ice cream.
Yeah, jelly and ice cream all the fucking way down after. Yeah. Fuck dinner. Wolf, dessert. Bro, what's for dessert? Jelly and ice cream. I've not had that for fucking years. We're on the one road, taking the one road. We're on the Shankill wrecking gaps. We're on the Shankill and Mankill. Come out your fucking door. Bang, 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 fuck you too. Bang, 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 we're off the board. We're going back across the border in a few. We're on the one road, taking the one road, singing a soldier's song. With that, I'll be back later on. Have a good afternoon.